She is a phenomenal, phenomenal person who also believes that healthcare is a human right. I also believe that she will make sure that disparities in healthcare are addressed and addressed with Medicare for all, not after Medicare for all, because we've been promised a lot of things in this country as Black people after the fact that we never got. So, with that being said, I would like to introduce our next speaker and our next Congresswoman, Jessica Mason.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It is hot out here today, but I am glad to be here in solidarity with every single one of you in the fight for Medicare for all. I know Radiance has already introduced me, but I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Mason, and I'm running for Congress in Texas's 30th Congressional District, which runs from Dallas to Duncanville. And I just want to come out here to say that this fight is very personal for me. Medicare for all is personal for me. My mother, one of the hardest working people I know, raised me in this district. She worked for a wealthy businessman who didn't pay her enough to keep the lights on in our home. As a child, I had really severe asthma, and almost every night, I remember my mother had to carry me down the street to the fire station just to power on my nebulizer. Things got so bad for us that my mother could not afford the $20 bottle of medication I needed to stop my attacks. And as a result, my lung collapsed at the age of 7, and I spent 3 months in the hospital. What does that say about America? In the wealthiest nation in the world, people have to watch their loved ones nearly die of treatable diseases. And my story is not unique in this community. In South Dallas, our children are more likely to develop severe asthma. Black women are more likely to die giving birth. Texas 30 has some of the lowest insured rates and overall life expectancies in this nation. That's a crime. And while our neighbors are struggling to choose between basic health care and putting food on the table, our representatives continue to push affordable private health care plans where people still have to pay ridiculous co-pays for life-saving medicine, where people are denied adequate coverage, where losing your job means losing your health care, where deductibles are too damn high for us to even use it. It costs $10,000 to give birth in this country. People are literally born into debt. These are policy failures. These are choices made by our representatives. Let's be clear. The debate that we are currently having in this country has nothing to do with affordable or accessible health care, or even choice. But it has everything to do with greed and maintaining profits for CEOs in the healthcare industries. That's right. Profits that do not flow down to our healthcare workers who risk their lives for us in this pandemic. That's right. Our representatives who love that lobby money refuse to deal with the profit motive behind our healthcare system and the fact that they are allowing people to become enormously rich off of our lives. That's right. People are becoming rich off of our suffering. No wonder why people are losing faith in this democracy. Now is the time once again to raise the conscience of our nation, to guarantee health care as a basic human right. Now is the time to deliver on the promises that we have made to the people in our community. Now is the time to lift our national policy from the hands of injustice and place it on the solid rock of human freaking dignity. That's right. Now is the time for Medicare for all, and for health care to be a basic right, regardless of where you live, how much you make, or what you look like. The fight for Medicare for all is requiring all of us, to disrupt negative peace and comfort zones. And as Dr. King would say, to use time urgently in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. We did not come here to play. Medicare for all is the civil rights journey of our generation. And we will be tested in many ways because all has always been the heaviest word in a country built on exploiting certain races and classes of people. But it is not impossible. So what we are not going to do is listen to the folks who say Right now, we need leaders who dream big dreams. Naysayers need to get out of the way and let those of us who believe that it can be done do it.
Move over.
As we can see, not all Democrats are created the same. And in a district that is overwhelmingly working class, we need a working class champion.
You can do it.
Someone who hears our voices, feels our pains, and someone who has actually lived our struggles. I look forward to organizing with TOP, with DSA, Sunshine, and Latinx Dallas to usher in a future where we see our neighbors not only surviving, but thriving. And that future begins with refusing corporate health care money, canceling all pre-existing medical debt, and passing Medicare for all. Again, my name is Jessica Mason, and I'm proud to be here with you all in this fight, and I look forward to continuing in this fight with every single one of you. Thank you.
Round of applause for Jessica.